Hello and welcome to Module 9, Understanding the Power of the Cause and Effect Analysis. The aims of this training are to give you a basic understanding of what the cause and effect analysis is, what its purpose is, where it came from, and finally, how to do a cause and effect analysis. So what is a cause and effect analysis? It was invented by a Japanese expert on quality called Kaoru Ishikawa in 1982, and it's used to determine root cause or the causes to a problem. The cause and effect, or fishbone diagram, because of their skeletal appearance, are used to help identify and understand the underlying cause of a problem rather than the symptoms. The basic concept is, as we learnt in physics, every action has an equal but opposite reaction. In the cause and effect analysis, we are looking at a particular situation and what the triggers to that particular situation are. What is pulling at the situation to give it the effect or the position that it has. The cause and effect analysis is called also the fishbone analysis because of its structure. The effect, which is a specific problem or a quality characteristic, is considered to be the head area. The potential causes and the sub-causes of the issue are then given in the bone structure of the fish. Not only do we look at the potential causes that will lead to the effect, which is our problem, but a cause and effect analysis is also very, very useful to analyse situations and to understand or to come to an understanding of the influencing factors in that situation. The idea in a cause and effect diagram is that we look at a particular effect and we go back to check what the cause could have been. When are they used most commonly? The cause and effect analysis is typically used by quality circles as part of the brainstorming stage in quality improvement action items. But being so versatile, it is also very useful for problem solving, understanding the influencing factors in any situation, understanding the interrelationships in a scenario, and even with planning, where the target is in the head section. The benefits of the cause and effect diagram include that once you illustrate your issue in this diagram method, it is easier to make sense of, while at the same time it enables you to develop a far broader picture. Furthermore, it helps you to clarify the relationship between the effect you are seeing and any possible causes. It will help you to uncover root causes of any problem, as well as generate new ideas for improvement. There are typical structures available. The 4P asks you then to look at the causes under the categories people, procedure, policies, and plant. The 4M structure looks at the categories of what machine problems could be causing this effect. Are there manpower issues? Is there something wrong with the method? Or is the material causing the problem? 6M is the same as 4M, but adds on two further as maintenance and Mother Nature. And which should you use? Basically, you can use any structure. The main point is that you use categories that are most likely to help you or to lead you to your root cause or source of improvement. How to do a cause and effect analysis? There are several steps. The first being to describe the problem or issue. The second step is you choose that variation of the fishbone you want by choosing which categories seem most suitable. You then brainstorm these categories for possible influencing causes of your issue. Step 4. When all this information is fed into the basic diagram, you will be able to get a very clear picture of the nature of the issue. Working from this diagram, you can decide on specific areas that need closer investigation or analysis. The process of assessing priorities and elimination will then allow you to close in on what the root cause or the most important factor of the issue is. Please note, when collecting your data, you must follow the target. Be very clear why you are collecting that particular information. Check the relevance of the data and ignore everything that is not relevant to the topic being investigated. It's worthwhile keeping it simple to avoid confusion. Further points with collecting data are to ensure that your data is accurate and measurable. They need to be very carefully observed and recorded, and you can use characteristics such as quantities, costs at the time, times, or quality measurements. The data must be representative. This means your sample that you are observing or where you are collecting the data must be large enough to make a statement. The data must accurately also reflect normal conditions. For example, if you select data that is out of season, well, this is a misrepresentation of the real facts and may lead you down a wrong path. Here is an example of a finished cause and effect analysis. In this particular situation, I am just looking at the fuel consumption in a car and what the drivers of it are. I chose not the 4M or 6M or 4P categories, but I looked at simple categories such as weight, air pressure, environmental surroundings, and the driver. Under weight, I considered does the amount of fuel in a car load it down so that the fuel consumption of the car will go up. Luggage, we know, does influence the fuel consumption in a car. Having a trailer, passengers. Within the category of air pressure, I considered the issues of tire width, wind strength and direction, open windows in the car, roof, luggage rack, whether they would play a role in the fuel consumption of the car. Then also I looked at environmental surroundings, road surface with condition, terrain, road incline, temperature, etc. You can see that it was a quick way to list up all the different categories and the individual details or aspects that may influence the situation I would like to analyse. But a cause and effect diagram will never stand alone. After you've constructed your head and your causes, you then analyse the information you have gathered further. For this, you will usually use either a gap analysis, a Pareto diagram, or whatever method is then most suitable or appropriate to the situation. So, to recap, the cause and effect analysis is a very powerful and versatile yet simple tool. It looks at the effect such as a quality aspect or a clear problem, and it leads a person to evaluate the drivers of the topic. There are several categories a person can use such as 4M, 6M, 4P, but really it lies in the discretion of the analyzer to determine the categories themselves with which they would like to analyse the situation. And finally, a cause and effect analysis is never standalone. The information gained by doing the analysis is followed up by other methodologies to gain maximum insight. So, thank you for watching the video. I hope this will have been of great benefit for you. We wish you the best of luck.